Well, good Saturday morning and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland. And, looking out the window, we've got kind of a dreary late November. No, it's December now, isn't it? Holy cow, man. Where's 2020 going? Go away quickly. Dreary morning, but nonetheless, it is a fine one here at the record store, as it always is. And we invite you to stop on out today and check us out for some great stuff. So much to get to today, so I'm going to dive right into it after a couple of hellos. And some mind-boggling stuff. Stay tuned. We got a special surprise late shipment from the UPS elves yesterday, and something that didn't make the video or the new releases yesterday, and it's a biggie, so hang on for that. Tyler, good morning. On your way up, drive carefully, sir. Good to be good to see you. Chuck, good morning to you as well. Tiffany, up in the northern side of our viewing areas, I like to say good morning to you as well. Pat, happy Christmas Eve, 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 Eve. There we go. Pat, we need you one more day in a row. What's the record? How many days can you make it? Hope to see you soon. Okay, so it's been a busy week here at the Wasteland. It will continue to be a busy week as we head into Christmas Eve, which is Thursday, correct? Yep, Thursday. Looking off camera at young James there, who's waiting to step in. So we are going to adjust our hours accordingly. We talked about this. It's posted up there, and I talked about it last week that we've got some special hours. We will be open as normal today and tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, like we would normally be, our regular hours, noon to 5 tomorrow. But we will be open this coming Monday and Tuesday, where normally we would be closed. But we are going to be open on those 2 days to kind of accommodate some Christmas shopping needs while we get ready for the season here as well at the store. So those 2 days will be open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Christmas Eve, we will be open until, what did I say, 4 p.m.? 4 p.m. Closed on Christmas Day. So watch for a post on that as well. Rick in Grand Rapids, good morning. And Brian up in the UP, good morning, Mr. Pasty Emperor. Are you calling me the Record Emperor now? That's a good one. Well, thank you, sir. Hey, we enjoyed some pasties the other night too, by the way, and they are still oh so delicious. Okay, ever get to the UP, check out Gene K's Pasties and Subs right across from Diuper Dome. You will not be sorry, I guarantee it. Scott, good morning to you. And Scott, you saved me a call, unless I did call you. We've got a record in for you guys. I think I did. Okay, I keep saying it's busy. I'm already 5 minutes in, it feels like, and we're running short of time. So here we go. UPS has been iffy lately, whether we're getting our stuff, and things have been dicey. So we had a shipment show up late yesterday after the previous shipment with the Friday new releases, and there was one I hadn't talked about previously because I was not sure that it was going to get here, at all sometimes lately, but we did get 2 in, and I think I may have a couple more coming next week. But for you Kiss fans, this might be a cool one, especially for Christmas. We do now have a couple of copies of Kiss Rocks Las Vegas, Nevada. A double LP colored vinyl, I believe it's yellow, and it comes with a DVD of said concert. The back end says, in November of 2014, Kiss brought their legendary live show to the joint at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas as a residency, Kiss Rocks Vegas. So this captures the event in all of its pyrotechnical glory, and as the band powered through hit after hit after hit in front of their adoring Kiss army. So this is a concert LP, double LP, and a film. The DVD, it's not a Blu-ray, sorry, but the DVD runs 114 minutes. And I'll tell you what, if this is any indication, they kicked this whole thing off with Detroit Rock City. So we have got a couple of copies of this Kiss Rocks Vegas in Nevada. Big stuff. I'll try to get more for next week when these run out today, I'm guessing, but we'll get them. Okay, other new releases notable from this week. The Childish Gambino. You're going to have to talk about this one, aren't you?
Yeah, sure.
All right, well, come here. He's more familiar with this than I am, but...
Childish Gambino, a.k.a. Donald Glover, you might know him from Community. Was he 30 Rock?
He was in Star Wars, thing.
He was Lando Calrissian Star Wars. This is his second album from 2013. Has hits. It doesn't have any hits on the back, but it has stuff like 3005 and Sweatpants. Those are 2 big hits off of this one.
And this is the first time on vinyl for this?
First time on vinyl.
Okay, so we do have a few copies of that ready to go. Thank you. Brand new Drive-By Truckers. The new OK. I suppose we got it in there. Recent release from Britney Spears, Glory. This is on colored vinyl. It's a limited deluxe edition. I got one of those. to go around as well. We've talked about this. I've had it a couple times, but it always goes out the store before I get a chance actually to talk about it, I meant to say. This is a Led Zeppelin radio broadcast. This is not a bootleg, so to speak, and I'm not sure why or it was put out by, it's a UK import, I believe. Yeah, EU, limited to 300 copies. It is a very elegant looking cover, as you can see. And it's got live cuts from 1971, Communication Breakdown, and some stuff from 1980 from Zurich, Switzerland. We listened to one of these. They sound great, and it's some rare live Zeppelin cuts for you if you're curious. Speaking of live, we didn't get this in the video, and I meant to. Roger Waters, The Pros and Cons of New York, the classic 1985 broadcast, Volume 1 and Volume 2. This is Waters from midway on there, right around the time that they were going through all their issues, so to speak. And it is a double LP, both of them. So it's a 4-record set of Volume 1 and Volume 2 of a live Waters concert, where he covers a lot of solo stuff. Pros and Cons of Hitchhiking, obviously, is on there, as well as things from that album, and delves into a lot of other great older Floyd in there, including Brain Damage and Eclipse.
This one on there. This one has Welcome to the Machine, Money, Wish You Were Here, Pigs on the Wing Part 1.
Now,
Have a Cigar.
Knowing me, we have a set of these which were open for quality control purposes, and it sounds really nice. They're very, very nice sounding. One copy in, more coming next week, as we hope.
Better buy them as a set. Don't want to separate them.
Yeah, you got to buy them as a set. Sorry about that. Recently released, we got another copy of Roger Waters, speaking of his live stuff from about a month ago. Us and Them. It is a triple LP set. Same stuff, covering, I think, the entirety of Dark Side on here, as well as some stuff from The Wall. Some great stuff on there. Speaking of Floyd, we got another copy of Nick Mason's Live at the Roundhouse. Cool stuff. If you're into the Floyd, it sounds like a Pink Floyd cover band in some cases, except for being Nick Mason. But it's early Floyd, the Syd Barrett era stuff. And this is really, really cool. We talked about that before as well. There was one other new release yesterday that young James, he's here early to help talk about this.
Yes, this
Ghost was a biggie.
Of Tsushima, triple LP original soundtrack. This is the soundtrack from the game Ghost of Tsushima, and one of these was open for quality control.
This is his quality control excuse.
My quality control.
If you're into the video game soundtracks.
And it comes with this giant
that is
trifold
cool.
Sort of art style in here. It's very nice. If you were a fan of the game, you'll love this.
Now the music is pretty much, it's orchestral.
It's orchestral music.
Classical in nature.
Sort of like a movie soundtrack.
Think of it like that.
Yeah.
Okay, really cool artwork. We only have one of those in right now, but trifold. If you're a fan of that like he is, stop in and check that out. Okay, some other reissues. I'll let you hold on to that. Getz, Galberto, Stan Getz, and I can't even say that, Galberto. Very, very popular, very influential jazz album. We've got I believe it's an orange, is it an orange vinyl copy? No, it is not an orange vinyl copy, but it's an acoustic sound series. Should sound great. Some Radiohead, we got a reissue of OK Computer in. Conspiracy of One from The Offspring. Come out swinging on that one. Testament, The Titans of Creation. These are recent releases. The back orders are flowing now all of a sudden. The new stuff we want to get is back ordered. The stuff from a while ago.
Everyone wants the new stuff.
Yeah, that's the way it is. Hailstorm, an anniversary release, 2 LP, 1 yellow, 1 blue vinyl in on there. And we also got some more copies of the Cooper Breadcrumbs 10-inch. Very cool stuff. Numbered.
Numbered on the back.
They're numbered. We got a few of these. Detroit City 2020. Made before I'm sure he knew what 2020 was going to bring us. But I always mention this. More importantly, it's got a cover of Seeger's East Side Story on there. Phenomenal, phenomenal recording. We have got more copies of, Nirvana and Weezer in. And then we got some Queen reissues as well. We got Night at the Opera and another copy of Kind of Magic in there.
And we also have...
What's that? Oh, these. Oh, the Queen's great. These are greatest hits.
These are greatest hits.
Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about greatest hits. This time of year, it's always kind of if you're unsure of what to give a music lover or somebody who's new to vinyl, and say, well, I think they like Queen, or they which Queen album should I get? We'll give you recommendations, but in a lot of cases, and I know there's some strong feelings about greatest hits albums amongst collectors, but for the novice, getting in, don't quote the kids in the hall on this right now. That's a bad one. But for a novice, a greatest hits album is a great way to get introduced, not only to music or to a band, but really to get into the vinyl in this case. So we are loaded up for the holidays with greatest hits. We just showed the Queen,
got
Tom Petty, Journey. We got a Foo Fighters greatest hits in, as well as the Essential Johnny Cash, double LP, 2 LP career spanning. And then we still have a couple copies of the recently released White Stripes greatest hits as well. So, okay, we're talking and talking and talking. Okay, there is some Christmas music. Our good friend John Teichman shared a link earlier today. I got this on Facebook for a documentary about odd Christmas music. I will share that a little bit later on today after we get up and running because it looks like a fun one, but it really got me thinking, you know, there is a lot of odd Christmas music out there as well as the traditional stuff. And folks that are just coming, we're getting a lot of new people coming by the store this past week or two.
Picking through that.
We have got, it's picked over, but we have got, I'm gonna still brag about this. I'm guessing one of the largest, if not the largest selection of Christmas music in the Tri-City area on vinyl here at the Wasteland, including a large $1 box full of it. So we have got some big stuff. I'll let Jimmy talk about a couple of these.
The Vince Guaraldi Charlie Brown Christmas Trio. We've got a lenticular cover in this one, and we have a green vinyl version.
I know that there were a few people looking for this, and we did get only a very limited number of these back in. The green vinyl pressing was a special request. I don't know how and when we got that. And we did get a couple. It's very, very difficult to see the lenticular cover on this, but it is pretty cool with the classic. Okay, I guess we'll file this under oddity. It's a Chicago Christmas. It is Chicago covering Christmas.
Chicago Christmas.
Chicago Christmas. We got a few copies of the Zoe Deschanel and M. Ward She and Him Christmas album. Vintage copy of The Temptations, The Love, Give Love at Christmas. We should listen to this later on. That's, I'm sure, a very, very cool album. Record Store Day release from last year. Was it last year?
I don't remember.
It's the Jimi Hendrix picture disc. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That is not a Photoshop either, by the way. That is a real picture of Hendrix dressed as Santa Claus on this. There is only a couple of songs on this, but it was a rarity on the Record Store Day Black Friday release. Other ones, here, I'll let you talk about this one here.
Colonel Christmas with Colonel Sanders, the chicken man himself.
We just watched a little documentary. I guess he was a bit of a badass, wasn't he? In his younger days, shot a guy. It was over chicken, so to speak, I guess. But here's the Colonel as we know and love him. This is actually, there are several other Christmas with Colonel Sanders LPs out there. They did a few every year. One is Christmas Dinner With or Christmas Eve With, and another Christmas Morning. We only have this one right now. Canadian Brass Christmas. It's very polite brass music as well. And then speaking of oddities, this one has been floating in there for a while. It's a group called the Vocal Majority. And according to Discogs, this is Barbershop Quartet, a barbershop chorale quartet, the secret of Christmas. The secret being that barbershop music probably does not translate to Christmas music very well. I'm kidding. I'm sure it does.
Oh, it's sealed.
That would be funny. That's a sealed copy, so we can't listen to it. All right, the vintage vinyl drop yesterday was a big one. Lots of cool stuff in there, and there's a lot of it left. So swing by and take a look at that. But there's a couple things I wanted to highlight. Some questions about this Billy Idol. Hold on. You got your Billy Idol lip?
No.
Give me that fool Billy Idol lip in there. This is from 1988, a picture disc from Billy, and it is an interview, not music. So there may be some music on there, but it's an interview disc. And I am not certain how this one made it through. Nobody picked this up yesterday, and I'm at a loss as to explain why. We've got a double LP of Barry Manilow's greatest hits on picture disc. I doubt that'll make it through today. I don't know how you can say no to that one.
I do.
He does. All right. So there we are. It's a quick trek through as we get ready to open our doors for the day here at the Wasteland. Couple of things. Please don't forget that if you're in the search for some good Christmas gift ideas for the vinyl lover on your list, we've got some record cleaning supplies from Groove Washer. We've got the spin cleans. We only have 4 spin cleans left. We have 4 spin cleans left, and for the year, we'll try to get more if we need to, but 3 of the $80 base systems and then 1 of the deluxe system. We've got 1 turntable in. It's that Jensen 3-speed I mentioned the other day. Not something we normally like to carry, but we've got that because there's been so much requests for turntables through there as well. Nobody has turntables. We've got some Radio Wasteland t-shirts, the orange ones, a whole bunch of those left, and some black ones in limited sizes. Radio Wasteland beanies, the toques, the winter hats that are fleece lined from our good buds at Doogie's Hats. We've got a few of those left as well. And I don't want to forget to remind you that we still have some comic books from our buddy from Andy over at Collector's Corner. We've got a box of free comic books. It's a great way to get a stocking stuffer if you're looking for something to toss in for someone that enjoys them. Riverdale, I don't think that's the Archie that we know and love. And this one, help me with this. Canuck Beyond and Captain Battle, or is it Captain Canuck? I'm assuming it's a polite Canadian superhero.
No clue.
Carrying a double lightsaber of sorts. I'm not up on comic books, and I apologize for that, but Andy is, and he's got a great selection in a box on our counter here at the Wasteland. Free comic books. Pick them up when you're in searching for good, new, and vintage vinyl. On that note, I think we are going to turn it over to the day as it is. Oh, now it's snowing out here as of 10 a.m. in the Midland area, so be careful on the roads. Even that little bit gets the folks forgetting how to drive, because it is Michigan, and that's how that rolls. So we will be here today, Saturday, from now until 6 p.m., spinning vinyl and helping you out as far as finding the perfect gift for that music lover on your list. Tomorrow, Sunday, we'll be here from 12 noon until 5 p.m., and then on Monday and Tuesday, we'll be here 11 to 6, regular hours through Thursday. If you are watching this on YouTube after the fact when we do the live, please make sure that you click that subscribe button and give us a like. If you do, I promise, and you hit subscribe and you subscribe to our YouTube channel and then hit notifications, you will be pleasantly surprised with what happens after you get notifications. I'm not going to say anything more on this till after the first of the year on what we're working on, but trust me on that. So give us a like on it, give us a subscribe, and get those notifications. On that note, we will wish you guys, Jeff says good morning. Both Jeffs. I got two Jeffs. There's too many Jeffs. There used to be too many Steves. Now there's too many Jeffs. I'm kidding. You can never have too many of each of you guys. So we will talk to you guys next. No, we won't, will we? Yes, we will.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this. We'll be closed Christmas Day and then open on Saturday, Sunday, the day after Christmas. So we will talk to you guys next Saturday once the holiday's in our rear view mirror.
And then everything after that Sunday will be closed until the 2nd.
Yeah, there's some weird hours. Just watch for that, and we'll take care of you guys with the notifications. Have a great week. Have a great holiday season if we don't talk to you before then. Merry Christmas to all of you, and we hope to see you this week here at Radio Wasteland Records in Midland. Thanks a lot for being here.